Yo, what is up? What's been happening? Welcome back to another episode of Those Car Dudes. Today we're going to be cutting up the Silvia even more, and we're very excited to get into it, Nathan.
Yes, and I won't be using this rake, but we do have an angle grinder and cutting disc and a body kit that we want to... Hey man, I need that for work later. What is this? We've got a body kit that we really want to fit and we're super excited about it. So today we're going to be measuring things up, working out where we need to cut in terms of the guards for the over fenders. Oh, over fenders, over fenders, over fenders, over fenders. And we're going to work out how we can mount everything. And then later on, once we're happy with the way that it sits, we're going to be painting it, not in this episode, but in a future episode. I'm super excited for this.
Very exciting, Nathan. And this is going to make this Silvia look so much more drift car. Let's go. Nathan, that's funny. We're gonna be what are you?
3 months. 3 months.
We're having to cut up the guard, and well, we don't have the grinder, so we're gonna go to Nathan's place and pick up the grinder. Let's go, Nathan. Let's ride. Can't believe we're taking this. Why don't we just take the Slam Audi?
JD, did you know I changed occupation? I'm now a dedicated farmer and I drive in a straw blue Polo, cross Polo.
Wow.
Hear the purr of the engine.
Doesn't sound like much, bro.
Bro, check out my CVT gearbox. Who doesn't love a good CVT?
Wow. Nathan, I love the cup holder. Really amazing. And the way you close it is...
Works great.
I don't even know.
Such a great design.
I don't even know if that's necessary, Nathan.
No.
Why are you wearing your hat inside and your glasses? It is like... It is so cloudy, Nathan. Look how cloudy it is.
How are the people gonna know what I do for a living if I'm not wearing my hat? I'm a farmer now.
Oh.
We are fitting the body kit to the car, which is super exciting.
Unbelievable, Nathan. I can't believe it is at this stage where we get to start fitting pieces to the S14.
Yes, and it is super windy, so I apologize for any wind noise.
What did you say?
It's super windy, but we've got the rear bumper just sitting there. We've got the over fender taped on, the side skirt, and we're actually just about to measure out where we need to cut, because we're gonna have to start cutting into the car, JD.
That's right, Nathan. In order for us to fit these rear quarters, that means we're gonna have to actually cut the car itself. So we fitted the side skirts, we fitted the rear bumper. We're gonna take this off and we're gonna mark it out and start cutting the actual car. I never cut a car before.
Neither, bro, I'm scared. JD has taken a lot of time and care to measure out the places where the angle grinder shall go.
Not really, Nathan. Well, I just used this little marker and I kind of just freehanded just exactly where we need to cut.
That looks very nice and straight, JD.
Yeah.
So how confident are you in your ability for this?
I've never cut a car up before, Nathan, so this is going to be the first. I might just readjust my line here a little bit.
Whoa, what was wrong with your line?
I don't know, I feel like that's going to be better.
I feel like you probably should have done that when the panel was on, because, I mean...
What we're going to do now is we're going to be cutting this rear guard. The reason we're going to cut it is so that we can fit this over fender. I don't even know if it's an over fender. I guess it is.
It is. It's a little bit wider. It's nothing drastic, but you know.
Rear quarter. And for that to fit properly, it means that this guard needs to be cut over here. Once we've had it cut, we are then going to tack weld the inner plate to this outer plate, which will seal it off nicely, and we'll be able to fit the guard nice and neatly after that. I'm gonna interrupt this video because when we were filming this, we did not realize that we needed to cut these guards more. We know that once we lower this car, these guards need to be, well, clearing these wheels. So that means it just needs to be cut a little bit higher. So let me just I'm just gonna pull up the chair, Nathan, because well, I'm just gonna quickly explain to the viewers and have a conversation with them. It might just be a one-way conversation, but a conversation nevertheless. We cut these guards 1 inch, maybe 2 inches up from the factory guard line, and well, we actually need to be cutting it all the way up to this line or just below the line. And the reason for that is just because, well, once we slam this car, we don't want these guards anywhere near the wheels. No way. So we're gonna cut these guards more, and at the end of this video we'll throw some buttery footage, some buttery b-roll of us cutting these guards more. We're cutting up the Silvia more, Nathan. I can't believe
we are.
Unreal, bro.
It's gonna be so worth it though, bro.
It's so drip
honestly, it's gonna be so worth it. Careful, careful.
Normally we will take off the wheel when we're doing cutting on the rear guard, but because this car is so jacked, probably the highest Silvia in the North Island, in the world.
In the world, it's a monster truck.
We're just gonna leave the wheel on and we'll cut it.
If you cut the tire, it'll be so funny. I
don't think Hino would be too impressed.
No, these are his wheels.
I mean, these wheels are cracked anyway, so I don't even know what's going on here.
Just cut him!
There's no going back now, Nathan.
Definitely not.
Cut!
Bro, you did a pretty good job, man.
Think so?
Yeah. It doesn't look munted at all. That's like a really nice cut.
Yeah. Nathan, I tell you what, there is nothing better than fitting a brand new disc to your grinder. I was cutting that side of the car just before and I noticed it actually used quite a bit, so pretty sure that's what it was. But anyway,
bro, you still got heaps of life left in there.
Nathan, there's nothing better than fitting a brand new disc.
All right,
the freshest feeling.
Fit a brand new disc for us then, JD.
For us?
Oh, well, you know.
For the Silvia, Nathan.
For the people.
We do it for the Silvia.
Did it?
Done, Nathan.
Well done.
Woo!
You've done a very good job. Very good job.
High five.
So, thoughts on cutting a car?
There's no going back now, Nathan.
Definitely not.
We have test fitted these rear quarters to the car and we found out that they are a little bit too big. So we lined them up to the body line of the car and we've measured out where we need to cut them. So that's what we're going to do now and fit them to the car. Drift car, Nathan, let's go.
Let's do it.
We just thought it would be a great idea to wear a mask while cutting fiberglass. It just makes sense. We don't want to be breathing in the little fiberglass particles. So
No.
I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, let's go.
Evan, I have one. It's cool to wear masks, people.
Bro, I can't breathe, I can't hear, and I can't see.
That looks way better, dude. Look at that. Flush as. That's mean.
Dude, I like that. Just show Nathan a bit of time spent and putting things together.
After all JD's trimming and measuring, we are pretty certain that everything fits really, really well now. Everything lines up and looks really, really good. So we're not gonna be drilling holes and fitting these to the car just yet because we wanna weld up those guards that we cut and then also paint the car and the panels first before mounting them so we get a really, really nice finish. But they all line up now. The body kit looks absolutely amazing and I'm super hyped. Are you super hyped, JD?
Nathan, I am super hyped. I mean, look at this. This is just
so sick.
This is so cool.
Look at it. It's amazing.
Falling panels. I like the Supermade sides and rear, Nathan. This is great.
It honestly makes the car look so much more aggressive. So excited for what's to come.
And there we have it. Once we have the rear quarter all cut up, we can take the wheel off and we can hammer this inner panel out to meet the outer panel, which will give us a nice cool surface, just to weld up the rear quarter, and it will leave us heaps of room to fit wheels, slam it, do whatever we want to do with it, and not have any issues or any problems or worries. None of that. Once you have your half moon, you can also take that and mount it upside down. You can just tack it while you're at it, and you can get some more drift points. Street cred. Very good. And there we have it. The panels seem to be lining up pretty good, which will set us up quite nicely for the respray.
It's gonna look amazing. You know, I was finding it hard to try and picture the body kit off the car, I'll be honest, JD.
Yeah,
but when I saw the panels on the car today, I was sitting against the fence just go, whoa. That's me. It is so exciting that there's going to be like a freshly painted car with a wide body kit, and oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Nathan, I'm actually a little bit worried because once we fitted the side skirts to the S14, it kind of looked really, really low.
Yes.
And we still have about that much wheel gap that we need to like lower it by, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the floor once we lower it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like laying frame just on coilovers. Anyway,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get there. But the panels are fitting, and well, that's it. It looks good.
It looks amazing. From this step, we are going to weld the guards up. The guards now have holes in them, which is not good. So we're going to get somebody more talented than us to weld those up and make sure that those all set up and they don't rust and everything like that. And then from there, we're going to be taking all the panels off again and just giving it one final sand if need be. And then we're going to paint the car. We're going to paint the car. It's going to be amazing.
We've never done this before.
No, never.
So we are learning as we go.
Yes.
And well, this S14 is coming together, and we're excited.
We are. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. We cannot wait to see you in the next video. Oh, the color.
Are we revealing it?
I think so.
I think we should officially reveal it right now, Nathan.
Official reveal of color.
You say it. You announce it.
The color of the Silvia is going to be, drum roll please, Toyota Sora Black.
That's it, Nathan.
Yes, it's going to be black. And thank you so much for everybody that commented what color you wanted the car to be. We appreciate that. We loved some of your suggestions.
Some pretty good colors in there.
There was. One of the ones that I loved was the midnight purple from an R34. Oh, that was mean.
That was
but
cool.
We have decided to go with black. That is the color that JD decided on. And also my E30 is going to be black. So it'd be cool to have two black cars rolling around together, and I just can't wait. Like,
and who knows, Nathan? Maybe we might change the color later on in the future.
You never know.
We might sand the whole car again, because that takes no time at all. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us as we're building this amazing S14 build slash car slash I don't even know what it is anymore.
It's a drift car.
And well, that's it. That's all I have to say.
That's all. Follow us on Instagram, hit that sub button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out. Today, we are going to be cutting up the Silvia even more.
Yes, we are. We have angle grinders, we've got duct tape, no, masking tape, we've got body kits, we've got it all, JD. What are we actually going to do? We should tell the people.